You all have interesting characters, but some of them are all hidden. I wonder why you all want to dress always the same. With the same hats, the same coats. I'm sure all of you are interesting and have wonderful things about you. But looking at you in the street, you all look so much the same. Try and express yourselves better.
my god.
Dad, could it be you and me, the one? That one? Yes, that one. I like that.
Okay.
Why is it on that?
Oh, whoops. Because I don't know what I'm doing.
That one. I want it to be that one. Not that one. I don't like that one.
We have a portrait up there, sweetie.
I don't like that one for some reason.
Alright, how's it going, folks? Bear with me here. I'm having some technical difficulties because
Jinx!
apparently I don't know what I'm doing.
Jinx! Dad?
Hmm.
What are you doing?
I don't know. Alright, how's it going? There we go. Okay.
Grandma
All right.
said you join.
I think we're good to go. Welcome. Let me get myself set up here. Welcome back, Dynamic Duo Podcast. My name is Ben.
My name is Malia.
This is episode 48. So
Which you can, if you just joined, you can look right here. 48.
Oh, yeah. Yep, and appreciate your patience there. I'm having some a few little difficulties there.
Jinx! Let's restart that.
Difficulties. Jinx.
Jinx! Jinx again!
Alright, but yeah, this is episode 48. And so, for those of you who are not familiar with this podcast, this is a father and daughter podcast where we basically talk about a few things, have a book reading, do some reviews, have a word of the day discussion, tea time topics discussion.
And what is the word of the day?
I wrote them down. We'll get to that in a second. But first, let's talk about the...
And first, put the tea in, please.
So the tea of the day... Here, let me pour yours first. Today's tea time flavor...
Is done.
It's called Mango and Friends.
And it's called Mrs. Dunn.
And I didn't bring it up here. I should have brought it up so I could read the ingredients.
Yep. When you have a new one, just bring it up.
Yeah, well, I forgot. Give me a break.
I'll give you a break.
It smells good, though. Can you smell it?
I know. I smelled it before you pour it in. I smelled that.
Does it smell good? It does, huh?
Oh my gosh. It smells like mango.
It does, yeah.
Wow, what does mango smell like anyways?
I guess like that.
I've never smelled mango.
You have now.
What's mango friends?
But you have mango every morning in your smoothie.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Frozen though, so you can't taste it.
Right, yeah, I know there's too many fruits and vegetables in there and powders and seeds. It smells super good, but yeah, got some more tea flavors from Downtown Encore.
We forgot the chocolate.
Oh, we did. So let me go grab that actually.
Okay. What do you want me to do? While I do them? What do you want me to tell them? Where you can find us?
Yeah. While I'm doing that,
I'll tell you.
Tell them where they can find our podcast.
Okay. Now he's going down there to get the chocolate. I'll say where you find us is Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Twitch. And when you get there, give us a like, subscribe, follow, and share. We'll wait for him.
All right. Good job.
I already did it. Did you hear me?
You already did our plugs. You tell them to subscribe and follow and all that? You did? Good job. I'll trust you.
I did!
Nah, I believe you did.
If anybody... Well...
Oh, I thought I spilled it. That was lucky. Oh my god, that's good.
I can't try it yet.
Yeah, you better wait. Alright, so this is a low in acid caffeine-free blend that offers a sweet and fresh taste sensation that outshines many juice drinks. The ingredients are pineapple cubes, mango cubes, pineapple and mango flakes, orange slices, freeze-dried tangerine, orange pieces, safflower, marigold blossoms, freeze-dried strawberry slices, and natural flavors. Natural flavors. I wonder what that is. I hate that. We're gonna have to do a We're gonna have to do a.
Show them how we do the 10x rule. Ready? Ready?
I'm ready.
10x. Ready? 3, 2, 1. 10x.
Nice.
10 fingers and X.
All right, so we got the chocolate for later. Okay, let's get on into
Let's show
it.
them the wrapper.
We will. We'll get into it, sweetie. Patience, my young one.
But I want to show them.
I want to take a drink of it. This is amazing.
You want to take a drink of mine?
Nah. All right. So before we get into the dynamic discussion, oh, that's what we didn't do. I didn't come up with the dynamic discussion. Interesting. Man, I'm slacking today.
Maybe we don't have a dynamic discussion today. Maybe we just have to skip it.
That's weak.
But if we don't have it, then what's the point of doing it?
That's super lame.
What's the dynamic discussion? I know I should know that by now, but I forget.
The dynamic discussion is something that we mainly talk about. Like last week, we talked about
No?
the difference between
Last-
not last week. Oh, by the way, yeah. Sorry we didn't make it last week because we had Malia didn't feel well. So
Well, it's not that I was sick, but my leg hurt really bad.
so the
And
time
I wanted to skip today, but not the podcast. Wait, what? No, I had to skip swimming lessons because my leg hurt, and then I couldn't come because it was Memorial Weekend. Remember?
Oh, that's what it was.
Yes, that's why. And Mom was gonna keep me until Monday. That's why. Remember? So that's why I couldn't come.
I thought we already did that though. Getting confused.
Oh.
I feel like you've missed 2 weeks. I don't know. Time is
No.
just flying. But yeah, just to give you an idea, there are dynamic discussions, sweetie. The difference between bailing and failure was last weekend before that. The importance of making time for family and the ones you care about. Talked about drugs. Week before that.
Wait,
Talked
what?
about asking for help.
Wait, no. Hang
Talked
on.
about aliens.
No, stop. 46? 46? Oh, I was just wondering. I was wondering why. I go like, I think that was 46 on the last. So like, it's not 48 or 7.
We talked about consumer debt and
Business
business debt.
Jinx.
Talked about great attitude and how important it is. See what I'm saying? We usually have some pretty good dynamic discussions.
And we got a review, which is very cool, and you can see me wearing it.
Oh yeah.
And you can see it right here, and there.
Yeah.
Which this says what day it is. 48.
So what could we talk about? Let's see. Is there something that I talked about? Let's see here. That we can roll. Do you have anything you would like to particularly talk about since I didn't plan very well? Where the heck is my...
Why should people... I just had one. At dinner. Remember last time? I want to drop that knowledge again.
What is it?
But on the podcast. Because most people watch a podcast more than the other.
Yeah. What do you want to talk about?
About the 10x and why task no for no money.
Why to... Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. I think I know where you're going with
Because
that.
they wouldn't go on to that because they usually go on to this. So most people will hear on this besides that. That's why.
Look to provide value.
So are we gonna do that right now?
Okay. Yeah. So let's do that right now. We're gonna get right into. Well, actually, no. I'm sorry. We're gonna do the week review. Man, I cannot structure this episode right today. Too much last minute stuff, not enough planning.
Do you need temperature?
I'll be happy when you're old enough and you can help out. With
that
this.
will be soon enough when I'm 9.
And then you can help me get this right.
Well, you'll be lucky because I'll be 9. And then after I'll be 10. And then I'll be able to help.
Yeah, and then you're going to start running.
9 or 10? Which one? 9 or 10? 9.
I think 9.
10 would be better, I think.
I think 9 years old, you're old enough to start running OBS and Restream chat and get all the hashtags going.
Well, you'd have to teach me.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Well, how old do you want me to be to get the tea ready, though?
Or you could get the tea ready.
Maybe put the hot water in it. That's it.
Yeah, I wouldn't want you to burn yourself.
Yes, so at least put the hot tea in and put the sugar in.
Yeah, I wouldn't want you to burn the house down.
Put the...
That would not be cool.
Well, you already did.
We did?
I'll tell him about the fake mouse that I scared you with.
Yeah, why don't you tell them? There's this... Go ahead.
I'll go get it.
There's this little... Careful not to bump the table, though. There's this little mouse I bought either last Halloween or the Halloween before that, and we keep scaring... For the last year, me and Malia have just been scaring each other with this little thing.
We scared Danny and Heather, my cousin, and then my... Wouldn't Heather be my step-cousin?
She would just be your cousin's girlfriend.
Cousin's girlfriend. My cousin's girlfriend.
So we just continue to set this rat in places where it's inconspicuous and it always scares each other.
This one. Look real, right?
It does look real at first glance, especially when you see it kind of behind the toilet or weaseled in by the fridge or something.
Or right there.
Yeah.
Or
super funny though. But how was your... Hop up here, because I was going to ask you how your week was and how your new schedule is going. Of course, we have to change it again now.
Why?
Because your mom's going to pick you up on Tuesdays now instead of Wednesday.
Yes.
But how's the new schedule going? So basically, she's not going to daycare for 2 times out of the week and is only going 3 times out of the week. How's that working out?
Good.
Good?
Get to see my mom more.
Yeah. You like that?
Mm-hmm. Because I only get to see her 2 nights in 4 days. 4.5. 2 half. 2 full.
Yeah, well, that's good.
2 nights, 4 days.
Well, I'm glad you're...
Could you taste mine to see if it's not hot?
It is still hot.
Try mine.
Mine's hot. Mine's hot, yours hot.
No? That can't be right.
That is true. You have a better, a more well-insulated cup, too. Hey, don't make a mess, please. All right, let's get into the dynamic discussion. So since...
DD stands for dynamic discussion.
So since I didn't plan very well for the dynamic discussions, I kind of just off the cuff came up with the topic. Me and Malia did a little Instagram Reels video, and Malia talked about how you should provide value instead of asking people for money, and I thought that was pretty good advice. So that's what we're going to talk about. You're gonna right now, but I got to talk about the topic though, so bear with me. So the topic's going to be, should a person look to provide value rather than chase money? Is that important? So
that is important.
It is important. So why would that be important, do you think? Or what have you learned?
Do what?
Providing value or offering, like...
What's value?
Value means when someone has something that
you want,
improves their life in some way.
The reason why you should not ask for money is because you're supposed to learn.
Absolutely. I'm glad you said that, actually.
And if you asked for no money, and if you just do your own creation, then if you do your own creation, like say I did a painting,
Mm-hmm.
Oh, too bad this painting right here.
It's in the office, downtown office.
Me and Dad made these pictures, and we've never painted on a canvas. But he did really good on his first painting on a canvas.
Yeah, you did good too. Both of our drawings were really
I
good.
didn't even try to make anything.
But you did make something.
I didn't even try to. Seriously, I didn't try to. But I made something, and it looks really cool.
Yeah. But back to what we were talking about. I like what you said. You shouldn't
chase money. You should chase for thoughts and thinking and learning.
knowledge. Nice. I know what you were trying to say. That's actually really good advice, and especially
Like, if you would wanted to swim, would you rather go for the money or learning? I'd go for the learning.
it's good.
So if there was a flood, at least I know how to swim. Or
What's the benefit of
tread water?
right? What's the benefit of learning of chasing knowledge rather than chasing money? What would be the best thing, the best reason for doing that?
I don't get it. I don't know what you're doing.
Why is it better to chase knowledge rather than chase money
Money,
to you?
well, say that again?
Why is it more important, do you think, to chase knowledge and be smarter at something rather than get money?
Because you could learn more. Money's not going to really help you. It'll help you have something over your head, like right now.
Yeah.
And it will help you with stuff to buy, but it won't help you learn stuff.
Yeah. Well,
Money will help you learn stuff, like when you're paying for something to learn, but most people use it to help them, not to learn stuff.
yeah, that's a good point, actually. Most people don't use their money to learn
Help
stuff.
them. Like
Help
homeless
them.
people, when you give them money, they're gonna probably use it on drugs
Probably.
to stay in that position,
Or they're going to use it on something that's not going to help them out of that position, yeah.
like food.
Food is something they need, so they're probably
Like,
just
why would you if you're homeless, you should go do money. If you get money, you shouldn't use it something that's gonna make you even worse and stay in that position even longer.
Yeah.
And they're just
So what do you think homeless people could learn?
to use their money what they need.
Yeah.
If somebody gives them money, use it for something that you need. Don't use it for something that's going to keep you in that position.
That's true. So
Because
homeless
if it
people
keeps,
could learn how to handle money better, probably.
or maybe not just do any money, maybe wait for somebody, like a bike. If you don't have enough money for a car, you can buy a bike.
Yeah.
It's still going to get you somewhere.
And I would argue that homeless people could also probably provide value and seek knowledge before they could even use money. You know, they're in the better position actually to do that because they don't have a house, they don't have bills to pay. They can just literally, instead of a sign that says need help, God bless, need some money, on hard times, all that stuff, I'd like to see a sign that might say looking to help somebody, looking to contribute to somebody. How can I help you? If I seen a homeless person that had a sign that says, how can I help you?
And I'm really good at doing stuff.
That would blow my mind, actually.
And you would actually stop and tell them, I
Yeah.
can help you.
Yeah, I'd probably, I'd be more likely to stop and ask the homeless person, like, yeah, actually, what are you willing to help me with? Like, what skills do you have?
Well, you would have to tell them what you do and tell them if you could do that, if they could do that or not.
Yeah, but that draws more attention
But
than
wouldn't
somebody
they have to
asking
have
for money.
Wouldn't they have to have a car?
Not necessarily. That's what I'm saying. If someone's willing to just help, things usually if someone provides value to somebody and contributes and helps, all those other things come easier. Money comes easier. All right, don't do that because that's making a lot of noise on the mic, sweetie. But yeah, it's just a whole different approach. When you ask somebody to give you something, it's much nicer to, what do I want to say? It's a lot better to hear somebody say, how can I help you, rather than, can you give me some money? You know? And this is a hard concept for people to wrap their head around. Me too, for 32, 34 years of my life. You too?
No, I was gonna say, even homeless people should like put up a sign and say what they're good at.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
To say what they could learn, what they don't know, what they need help with doing.
Or if they said, yeah, homeless.
Or maybe what they need.
If they said, I'm homeless, I'm looking to get knowledge. Will you help me get knowledge?
Or
something like that would be mind-blowing to me. I'd be like, holy crap, this guy is really looking to get out of his situation that he's in.
Which most homeless people, maybe nobody that is homeless have ever done that, probably.
Not that I know of.
Well, not that you know of, but maybe somebody else knows.
So, yeah.
I tried it, but
here, I could tell you one of the reasons why. So, the nice thing about obtaining knowledge, gathering, obtaining means getting. The best thing about getting knowledge instead of money is that one can be taken from you and the other cannot. Which one do you think it is?
That cannot be taken from you? Knowledge.
Exactly.
Unless you didn't, like a certain age you could forget it, but then you'll remember it as you see it.
Sure, it's a lot harder to forget something like that.
But somebody can take money away from you.
Or you could lose it over time.
Like you could lose your phone, like you did, but somebody got it back. Like if you didn't have it, if you had it locked, they wouldn't be able to do that.
Well, money, when you got money and you got expenses, you have to constantly put it out and give money away to people. So knowledge is something no one can take from you. You're going to have that the rest of your life. And people forget. And yes, like you said, you can invest your money. You can spend money to get knowledge. I do that.
Like you can do that for swimming lessons. You pay for my swimming lessons so I can still learn.
Basically, yes. Like
karate, if I go into karate or balance, I should go into balance again. Gymnastics.
Okay, yeah, gymnastics.
Like after I'm done with swimming, I should go into gymnastics to learn balance, you know?
Yeah.
Like if I wanted to go hiking, at least I know balance. If it's like this thin, at least I'll know balance.
It's just true, yeah.
Like it could help me.
It could help you, yeah.
It'd help me, like if, say there was no bridge, you know, in a river that like goes to a waterfall, you know, and there's no bridge and there's a log though that's really stable. At least I could crawl and almost risk my life for moving my hands and then slipping down, or I could do balance and it could help me.
Yeah.
Like a lot of things can help me with spending money.
It's true. This is very, very true. So that's exactly. So I think
money is good, but knowledge is twice as better.
Absolutely. That's super true. Very, very true. And I'm really happy that you got that concept and you understand that concept, because there's not a lot of people, and I mean, there's some grown adults who don't believe that and don't understand that, or have not. Huh?
Do you know anybody?
Probably almost everybody I know.
What?
That's not even. No, let me reframe that.
probably
most adults that I know
yes. I was gonna say
have never even
almost.
thought about that. It's not that they don't believe that.
You
Like if
haven't
I was to
even
bring
told
this,
them?
exactly, no one's told them. And so hearing that, no one told me like that concept for, again, 35 years. The person that told me that was Grant Cardone. You know, like he talks about investing
So you've known that for how long?
just a few years.
How long have you? When was the first year when you found the book?
3 years ago.
Something.
No.
Whoops.
2018.
18.
Yeah.
So that was 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Wait, no, 2 years ago, because 2002.
It's 2021.
Well, I'm getting my years and days and months wrong.
Yeah, tell me about it. Me too.
Now in months.
All right.
Book.
But I really like that. That's actually a really good topic to talk about, and that's pretty
it's
good.
already wasted half of the time.
I know. That's why I'm wrapping it up. And I'm glad that we talked about it. That's a pretty good topic to come up with just last minute, because again, I didn't have a dynamic discussion topic established yet going into this episode for some weird reason. Usually I'm on top of it, but man, really just slacking on this episode, just scrambling and not getting things established fast enough. So, but I think that's a really good topic and subject, and I'm glad that you shared your personal experience with
We
that.
should talk about bravery next time.
Okay.
Bravery.
I love that. That's a great
And
idea.
fears. Fears and bravery.
Okay, we can talk about that stuff. We could talk about one. Well, yeah, we'll talk about both those.
These two should go together.
Let's talk about.
Shouldn't we do the review?
We have a lot to review, actually.
No, just this. It's just this.
Because wasn't there something else we were going to review? Oh yeah,
Chocolate.
4 things to review, actually.
We shouldn't. I can skip that for next time.
Let's do that.
So I can put that for next time?
Yeah, let's do
Okay.
that next time.
Okay.
All right, so let's talk about first of all, let's just talk about this video that was taking up so much of our time.
Oh.
My niece, Michaela, I don't know if you're watching or not, but we've seen the video that you put up of it says it basically said how to get a baby to stop crying, and
How to make a baby stop crying.
right, and it basically showed.
Show them!
No.
Show them.
No, I don't want to, because it could mute our podcast because of it.
Oh, yeah.
But basically, it showed a baby crying, and then all of a sudden, someone slaps the baby in the face with a piece of sliced cheese, and the baby just like stops and immediately stops crying.
It's like this.
And
And then the other one's like this.
I busted up laughing when I seen it. Malia didn't think it was too funny at first, and then she watched it over and over, and the more she watched it, the harder I laughed. I don't know why. Just seeing them, and it could be looked at as being cruel to some people. They're like, "Oh my god, that poor baby just got slapped in the face with a piece of cheese." But
It's not funny at first. I'm like, it's not going to be funny no matter what. I'm like,
I thought it was hilarious. I couldn't stop laughing. And like I said, the more we watched it, the funnier it got.
it was like different babies every time, it felt like.
Yeah, so take a peek at that. How to get babies to stop crying on Facebook videos.
We're not supposed to
cracking me
be
up.
saying brands, remember? Remember, it mutes us.
What? Facebook? We're on Facebook though.
T brands, remember? When you say T brands.
I didn't really say a T brand.
Did you say that brand?
And mostly it's like big name brand.
Like a chocolate brand.
No, not like that. Like a big name brand.
Like
I'm not going to start saying them because then we could get cut off.
like this big.
Yeah, like household name products.
What about that tiny?
Yeah.
That long?
You get what I'm saying.
Are we gonna review the chocolate?
We are going to review the chocolate.
Okay.
Let me, okay. All right, let's get into...
I don't know why, but I want to open it already.
Wait, no, not yet. Let's actually, let's talk about the owl sighting. So me and Malia seen an owl the other day.
I can't let go of it. I want to eat it.
Let's talk about this real quick. We seen an owl the other day. It was super cool.
And it was daytime, and it was very, very bright and sunny.
Very bright and sunny day. It was a nice warm day, beautiful day out. We were walking on the trail, and all of a sudden we heard a lot of commotion, some birds flapping around.
See, I knew we should have went that way. I was gonna like, if we went this way, we wouldn't be able to see the owl.
That's true. If we were to walk the other way, we wouldn't have seen the owl.
Maybe we could if it went that way, though. Maybe
but this owl just flew right across the trail.
It was really big.
It was huge.
And it matched the color of like that. It was this color.
It was a brown owl, and it was just sitting in the tree.
Remember what kind?
Not too far from us.
Remember what kind?
No.
The man told you. Remember?
I know, but I don't remember. So, anyways, this thing just flies from one branch to the next and just kind of hangs out in the other tree for a while. And I mean, we probably stared at it for, a good 10, 15 minutes. It was just such a cool thing to see.
We saw it twice in the same exact spot.
Saw it twice. It didn't move, and we went and walked a little bit further, and then came back by. And it was
that was
still
a
there.
while.
Yeah, it was.
We were there for like 20 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe even 15.
That was really cool. I had a really good time watching that owl.
I couldn't see it the second time.
But really cool, really rare to see too. I've seen a couple owls, maybe twice in my whole life, other than the zoo. But I've seen a couple owls in the wild twice, and it was at nighttime both times. And it was very brief. It wasn't something I was able to...
I want to go to a pet zoo. I don't know why. It'd be nice to pet the animals.
Oh, yeah, I wonder if that's the same owl I seen, because I seen an owl not too far from where we seen that owl, actually. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just up the road.
That was the exact same owl?
It could be, yeah.
Maybe they
It
got
flew
that.
across the road and landed on a branch, and I drove by and I seen it sitting there. It was kind of almost like nighttime, though. It was like dawn. The sun was going down. It was just getting dark.
Oh.
But yeah, really cool to see like rare animals that you don't see very often in the wilderness. So I enjoy that. It's pretty cool.
I can't believe you're able to. I want to do a petting. I want to go to a petting zoo. Wouldn't you want to go to a petting zoo to pet the animals?
I don't know.
Wild animals?
I don't know. I seen a picture of someone petting a kangaroo, and the kangaroo did not look happy. So I don't know.
Seriously?
Yeah, it's a zoo. The kangaroos aren't from here. Like someone brought a kangaroo from Australia or wherever they're from. I don't know if there's any other places they're from. And, they're kind of forcing them to live here. All right, let's go over this chocolate.
Well, at least they're still alive.
This chocolate is called Merzum. Merzum Chocolate Makers.
That's a
really
long
cool.
name,
It's
though.
got this little sailboat, and it has different animals for each flavor that basically has like a, one was this looks like a bird, one was a fish,
Dragon.
one was a dragon, one was like a lizard. They're all different flavors. This is pretty cool though. Let's check this out. This is a new brand. It's vegan. It's got this one's called Dark Chocolate with Dates and Fennel. It's got cocoa beans, sugar, cocoa butter, dates, and freshly ground fennel. Fennel is one of those things.
Dates? I've heard a song where this little girl loves dates for a
This thing
treat.
broke on us too. That's what it looks like.
Yeah, I like it. I like that it broke on us.
I wonder if that breaks and weird. Oh, cool. Oh, whoa! It's got. Oh, this is cool. It's got a dates and fennel like gooey center. Oh, yummy. That is interesting.
Have you ever tried plain dates?
Yes.
Are they good?
I've made food with dates. They are good. It's a great way to get like a gooey base just like that to make like baked goods like cookies and stuff.
Could we get dates?
Yeah, we can get dates. That is really good. Do you like that?
Kinda.
I mean, it's not something I would eat all the time, but I like how the chocolate breaks in contour with these lines. Don't drop it.
Whoa, it did the shape.
That's what I was saying. It breaks in contour with the lines.
Contour? What's contour?
Contour means like
A line.
following something. Like, this is a contour. This hat contours my head. Those glasses contour your nose. I don't know. I like that. It's really good. Too much?
No.
I think it'd be better if it's cold.
One more bite.
Must not be that bad.
I think it tastes good. They both go together. Wish me luck.
It's
that tastes good together.
yeah. It's got such a unique taste, not just the dates, but it's got that, I can taste the fennel in it. Fennel has a real particular taste. It's distinct.
Hello, Google Fi.
And the fact that it's ground up is probably why it tastes so powerful. That's good.
Too much, that's why.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Not cool.
One.
It's too much, but you keep eating it. One more time.
That little.
One more time. Hopefully I don't get deleted for saying that. Get Facebook regulated. Regulators. All right. Right. No.
Now?
Not funny. I had a dog that destroyed my pants. Stop.
Look at
I
they're
had
clean.
a dog that jumped up on me, a homeowner's dog, and they
They're clean.
completely destroyed my suit, by the way. Give me that book there.
It's called Fancy Nancy Pajama Day.
All right.
Fancy Nancy Pajama Day.
I'm going to have you read some of it, too. Yeah? I'm going to kick my feet up.
You thought I would never notice? Excuse me? Move your feet.
Fancy Nancy
Pajama
Day. Okay.
I didn't even have to do the...
So I want you to read a couple pages of this.
I want to read...
Huh?
No.
Or you can just start reading it right now.
Class, don't forget... I can't see it.
Mrs. Glass, we'll get closer. There you go.
Class, don't forget, Mrs. Glass says tomorrow is Pajama Day. We should
Shout.
We shout in
Unison.
unison. What's that mean?
Together.
Unison. That's fancy
That's a fancy word.
word for all together.
That's what she just said. Unison means all together.
A pant.
I
plan to wear my new nightgown. I must stay it. It is very elegant. Elegant is a fancy word for fancy.
It's true.
Fancy word for fancy.
Good job for pronouncing it right, too.
Then the phone rings. It is Bree. She says, I am going to wear my pajamas with pink hearts and polka dots. Do you want to wear yours? We can be twins. Ooh, I say bring twins. Being twins would be fun. Then I look at my elegant nightgown. What a
Dilemma.
That's a fancy word for problem.
Dilemma is a fancy word for problem. I like how they explain what the words are.
Fancy.
Finally,
I make up my mind. I tell Bree I am going to wear my brand new nightgown. Bree understands. She is my best friend. She knows how much I love being fancy. Why can't you read the rest?
I can. I just wanted you to read some of it. Good job. The next morning at school, we can't stop laughing. Everyone's in pajamas, even the principal. He's carrying a teddy bear. Mrs. Glass has on a long nightshirt and fuzzy slippers. I am the only one in a fancy nightgown. That makes me unique. You say it like this. Unique.
I like saying
That's what it looks like. Nancy, look. What?
Could I say the ones that are like those ones? And it's telling you the word?
Sure.
The right word. The right way to say it.
Yeah. Nancy, look, says Bree. Clara has on the same pajamas as me. Bree and Clara giggle. We're twins, says Clara. And we didn't even plan it. At story hour, Mrs. Glass has us spread out our blankets. She reads a bedtime story. Clara and Bree lie next to each other. We're twins, Clara keeps saying.
Oh my god. She's jealous.
At recess, Clara takes Bree's hand. They run to the monkey bars. Come on, Nancy, Bree calls. But it is hard to climb in a long nightgown, and I can't hang upside down. Everyone would see my underpants. At lunch, I sit with Bree and Clara. They both have grape rolls in their lunchbox.
Oh my god.
Isn't that funny, Nancy? Asked Clara. We even have the same dessert.
Oh my god.
I do not reply. That's
a fancy word for an answer.
Answer. I do not. So reply means answer. It's a fancy word for answer.
I've always said a reply or answer. I say it either.
Pajama day is not turning out to be much fun. Let me read that.
This?
Yes.
Oh, the whole thing?
Yeah.
Oh. I was like, you already read that? And they go like, no, it's right here. Oh. I wanted to be fancy and elegant.
Not elegant.
Wide.
Remember they already told you how to pronounce that word?
Why?
Here, I'll go back.
I don't see it. Unique.
Yeah.
That's unique though.
I know. So read it. Yeah.
I wanted to be fancy and unique. it's hard. It's easier for me to remember it, so I'm just gonna say unique. They're both the same word, unique. And instead, I feel excluded. That's fancy for left out.
Excluded means left out.
Yes, I know that.
This is great for teaching.
At daycare, we're not allowed to exclude. Because then people cry already. We already have enough crying. We do.
It's not, yeah. It's nice to include people. The opposite of exclude is
and we're not
include.
And some people talk back to the teacher.
That's not cool. Did they get in trouble?
Yes.
Good.
And some pull somebody's pants down.
That's not cool.
Try to. And it's a certain person. And he said he would I don't want to say it, but I will. It's a mean word to say, but it is actually very mean and very sad.
Okay.
Kill.
He says he'll kill you? Jeez.
He said it to me.
He did? Okay. Well,
And when he says that,
this kid needs to be in trouble.
yes, he has to get and then he said to my friend, I'm not gonna say the name or his name. She said to me, my friend he said he'd kill my friend, and then shoot her.
Jeez.
And then I told for her because
This is at school?
daycare.
Oh, at daycare.
You get more in trouble at daycare than school.
Did they actually get him in trouble then?
Yes, because you have to tell. If something's wrong, you're supposed to tell.
Okay.
If you don't tell, then everybody, and then it just becomes worse.
Yeah.
So, if like my other friend, she Nate, I almost he used to play a game, but it was weird because he kept tapping on my friend like this.
Not cool.
But it wasn't even next to her.
All right. Well, before we run out of time here, let's finish this up. The afternoon is no better. Clara and Bree are partners in folk dancing. Robert steps on the hem. Some of the lace trim on my nightgown rips.
No.
At last, the bell rings. I am glad pajama day is over. Do you want to come play at my house? I ask Bree. But Bree can't come. She's going to Clara's house. I know it's... You want to try to pronounce that?
Important. Immature. That's fancy for babyish. But I always start to.
Almost.
I almost start to cry.
Then as we're leaving, Bree and Clara rush over. Nancy, can you come play too? Clara asks. Yes, I say. I just have to go home first to change. Now we are triplets.
3 hearts.
All right, let's go over the words we learned again. You want to try saying them?
Dimple. Difficult.
No. Are you sounding it out?
Dilemma. A problem. Elegant. Fancy. And exclude. Left out. Excluded. Left out. Important.
We just said this word on the last page. Immature.
Babyish. Rifle.
Sound it out, sweetie.
Ripley.
Reply.
Answer. My next
Remember, we went over this word.
answer. Unique. One of a kind. You say it like this. Unique. Unstone.
Unison.
Unison. What's that mean?
So-
All together.
Yeah, you got it. Okay, good job.
What Grandma said? I can't hear you, but
Did I not?
Can't
Did I
see.
not? Oh, yeah, we totally forgot to change the stream. That's because we forgot to change the stream.
So
That's our fault.
So they can't hear us?
No, she could hear us, but she couldn't see us. That's a bummer.
Well, at least they
So-
gotta hear us.
Yeah, at least you got to hear us, I guess. All right, well, sorry about that, guys. Like I said, this is just one of those days where things weren't prepped out very good.
can hear you, but can't see you.
Yeah. So that's my fault. Sorry about that. Real quick here,
They're short.
I'm gonna save our quick question or question for next week since we
Why
ran
can't we do it really quick?
because we only got 1 minute.
Please, I want to do it really quick.
No, because I want time. I don't want to be rushed. I want time to.
Really quick. I want to do mine at least.
I don't want to. We're gonna save it. Okay. Because I don't want to answer it quickly. All right.
Why do
So
you?
before we get out of here, why don't you give them the plugs one last time?
Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Twitch. And when you get there, give us a like, subscribe, follow, and share.
There you go.
That's how I did it. I did it even better on the other one, in the beginning.
Nice. All right. Well, we're gonna get out of here now that you can. I guess you can see us the last 2 minutes of the podcast. What a bummer! I can't believe this whole episode is
Nobody
botched.
Nobody could see us when we were looking at the pages.
I know. How sad.
So we're the only ones.
All right.
to
Well, thanks
see.
for the heads up, Tammy. I wish we would have known earlier.
Thank you, but at least you could tell us before we ended.
All right, well, we're gonna get out of here. We're gonna leave you to have a good rest of your evening. So enjoy
Evening. Well, it's not an evening. It's afternoon.
enjoy your rest of your night. Then let's put it that way.
Evening. Nighttime.
So have a good night. We'll see you guys next
Have
Saturday.
a good night.
Have a good week at work, in your lives, at school.
Have a good day at Patty Wagon, Grandma.
Have a good day at Patty Wagon. There you go.
I hate Patty Wagon. But the car you had when you were working there was red and nice.
But I like patty cakes.
Patty cakes. Grandma's are patty cakes and Patty Wagon.
All right, we gotta get going. We gotta get ready to wind down for the night. So, bye guys. Have a good week.
And watch Ghostbusters!
Maybe we'll see if we can squeeze in a little Ghostbusters. If we got it out, I don't know if it's out.
Maybe the old one!
All right, guys. Well, take care. We'll see you next Sunday. But until
Till then,
be
be dynamic.
Bye.
Bye.